Introduction, but you just kind of want to let it flow. So here we go. 4 years ago, I guess, what year is that would be? Yeah, I guess 4 years ago, I started to want to be more. I realized that people were less than what they appeared. People are something that get lost in the shuffle. And I never wanted to be that. I never wanted to be a person that wasn't different, that fell peril to the conformity and homogenization of the world. And in so many ways I have, and in so many ways we all have. There's so many things that I have failed miserably. But I think the one thing that I can say is that 2 years ago I was given a gift. I was given the gift of family. I was given the gift of education. I was given the gift of spirituality. I was given the gift of love, and I was given the gift of passion and realization of what I, as a human being, can do. Oh, I'm melting. Oh, Lord. I think a lot of that has to be established with the fact that I feel that this is a family, and in so many ways, that family has given me more than anything I could possibly say I've ever experienced. In obviously different ways than my natural family has, but this family has given me something of all emotions, like people who I was scared of, Sheldon, people who showed me love, people who I did not like for reasons based purely on judgment, which obviously isn't good, but I overcame those, and they're some of my favorite people. It broke me apart. It kind of made me feel naked in front of people. In more ways than one. Like, I remember the first time that I really started to feel part of this family. It was the day that I bought the scapular. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. The scapular. Ooh, there we go. And that was the Holy Child scapular. Everyone had it. It was something that helped unify us, especially the males, especially Sheldon, especially Seth. We all had this. It was something that proved, or not proved, but showed that we were part of this family, and showed that we had the male side of the family, since there's like a gazillion more males that work here. But this is meant for guys, and that's a whole other story. But getting back to when I got this, I remember feeling so involved, so part of this store, and I always feel guilty because I always wish I was here beforehand. I started coming here when Maria owned the store, but I always wish I got to know Carolyn, because by Sean and definition of who Sean is, I got to know Carolyn in spirit and the passion and the love that she had for this store. And I think Sean and Seth really tried to impose that on us. The store gave me, catechized me, because, I mean, after, 13 years of CCD, you can go through an entire CCD class in the Diocese of Fresno and know absolutely shit about your faith? Exactly. The Holy Child catechized me. It helped me prepare for that transition when I did go to Steubenville last year, and made me feel like I actually was Catholic in identity, in spirituality, and in education at the same time, which I think so many people get lost in the shuffle of just like, what is it? And they allow that question mark to drive their life. But trying to keep this short. Spiritually, I didn't really find my spiritual life until the end of last summer or the beginning of this summer, with a break of school year. I think Rick knows how bastardish I was circa May of last year. But I was going through something. And I think if it wasn't for this place, it wasn't for the books, it wasn't for something, it wasn't for the desire to push myself forward, I would have stayed there, and I may have not have gone to where I've gone, and I may have not have endured that year of latency and separation from this place, which allowed me to come back to this place this summer and give myself over to this place as an offering. Because of that, because of that transition of the Holy Child working for me, and then me working for the Holy Child, that transition of me being the servant of the store, helped develop that love, the spirituality, and even, dare I say, ministry that the church has, that the store has, as its core vision. I think for the first time in my life, I got to help people in a different way this summer, in a different way last summer. I think Jamie can vow that her and I had a very, very special relationship that was unique and no one else had. And say this summer, Becca and I, Sean and I, we just have this thing which really shows the family. It shows the unity and shows the fortitude as a store as we push ourselves forward. I really feel that each one of us is to work here. We're supposed to work here for a reason. Even the people we forget about, even like people like Andres, who worked here for a very nominal amount of time, they were supposed to work here. We are all supposed to work here. We were all chosen to work here, and I think the Holy Spirit really guides us to that. Yeah. And a lot of times that has brought us into a lot of sin, a lot of gossip, a lot of prejudice, a lot of stuff that really should not have happened. Things do not unfold effortlessly. It's more of a laborious, often frustrating task that we wish was effortless, but it's not. I kind of lost my train of thought here, so I'm going to, yeah. Okay. Now, as I think we're all leaving this place, we all have come to the conclusion, first off, I think we're all done with the store. In some way or another, it has fulfilled this goal in our lives, and for most of us, it has fulfilled what it's supposed to do in our lives, and we're all supposed to move on. It's like Saved by the Bell, the college years, right? We're moving on. But, we still have the enduring sentiment that it gave us. We have that enduring vision. We have the voices. We have the people who brought us closer. We're supposed to think differently. And I think God has sent us a lot of people who do think it differently. Our Glendas, our Allens, our Lavernes, our Johns, our Patties, and Lord knows who else has walked through the door. The lunatics, the psychopaths that cuss me out. Those are the crazy ones. Those are the round pegs in the square hole that we are brought here to minister to us and for us to minister to them. The store runs in a biconditional way. And I think so much we have forgotten that. And it didn't dawn on me that it worked in both ways until a few months ago. And I remember Seth and Christine when they flew out to Steubenville back in November when they told me that Brenda was thinking about selling the store, how it just broke my heart. And Seth was telling the story that when Carolyn almost first sold the store, how everyone just started to weep and cry. And that made me really sad. But then I came to the conclusion that, yeah, it's sad, but the store ends for all of us at different times. And we have to let go. And I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I can honestly say that I am thankful and was full gratitude to be able to say that I have done my job and I can do no more. And when I'm not thanked at all, I am thanked enough. I think we can all pretty much say that. And that we're all thankful for each other. We're all thankful for Brenda, and we're all thankful for the Holy Spirit of what it has bestowed upon us these past few years. I don't know. I think this family atmosphere has brought us something that is irreplaceable. I don't want to share this with any other people. I went to school looking at household, looking for what I had here. And I realized that I'm not supposed to have this anywhere else. I can have close to it, but this bond, the amount of help, the amount of spiritual development that I've got from this place and from you people, is something that I'm not supposed to have from another group of people, because this is our store. We're here to help each other. We're here to bring others closer. We help the employees, the prodies, bring them closer to Christ, and change our vision and shape us. And that's what it has done for me. And the precise role that this store has played in my life is irreplaceable. And I've now come to the terms that no matter how close I get with another group of people, no matter how entangled I get, no matter how in love I fall with another group of people, it will not be the same as what I had here, because it's not supposed to.